Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Friday, December 4th, 2015. Black Wolf here at the microphone, Ra also present in the Lynn-Life. Betty Jean at the microphone of the Lynn-Body-Mind. Asha is also present there. Other teammates in other aspects of the physical dimension, all of us in the physical dimension and in the subatomic levels of the physical from the perspective of the spirit world viewers. There's so much going on that once again it seems wise to use only the background foundational intention, which is to do what is ours to do right now in all dimensions, to manifest the divine plan. The data clearly showing what's needed is to provide a collective restart. Wiser minds above, understanding that nothing happens without a deadline. They have set the deadline as January 17th, 2017 for that collective restart and given us a series of nested deadlines that take us from where we are to that deadline. The next deadline is the winter solstice, and we're still not 100% sure what the barometer is, but we know we are to dig straight down, dig for truth. Both body minds has some really interesting symptoms this last hour or so. We're holding that awareness behind us as we move into the videoed portion of today's work. With that, it begins. My attention is being brought to many of those presences who we were as a community rescuing yesterday as we're digging down through the calcified lies, and we were finding little pockets of truth seekers in the subatomic levels deeper and deeper and deeper below these levels that we're already occupying.
That's true.
It's true that they did need to leave in the middle of the night because the pillar was getting pulled off center. That's just true. Like in Thing 1, where some of the explorers were making roads that were not where they were supposed to be, and in Thing 2, where the cables that had been dropped down by Ra and myself, Black Wolf, were being pulled off kilter by others who were like leaping for freedom almost.
That's true.
The digging efforts yesterday were being pulled off of the straight down mark.
That's true.
And so everybody had to go. It's like, okay, everybody out of the pool. Leave the experienced staff here. Let us clean this up.
That's true.
But it's possible that the strange feelings we've been feeling for the last hour or so are about those truth seekers who were given an opportunity to check out the rest of the all that is and now want to come back.
That feels
and
true.
Try again. And so the door is always open and people are welcome to come in, and while we are here we do the work, and the
That's
work
true.
is assigned by wiser minds above, and specifications come with the work, and only those who intend to do the work as assigned by wiser minds above to specifications in every moment are actually a match for the Search for Truth pillar.
That's true.
So you're welcome here, and the work is to dig straight down. Straight down is exactly what it sounds like. Straight down. Put a heavy weight on the end of a string, hang the string down. It's
true.
going to point toward down. That's the direction in which to dig, and we are not to dig in any other direction other than straight down. And if you look at Drill Bit, that sentient presence who's leading the way,
Yes.
you can see that she has drilled a hole straight down.
That's true.
And that she has hit some kind of big body of water, like an underground sea or
That's
something.
true.
And that's got to be on our path. This is what Ra is saying. I, Black Wolf, am just relaying
That's true.
the messages, and he's never wrong about things like that. Check with Asha.
No.
What does Asha say?
That's true.
Yeah, so that's we've got to get to that big body of water. So to widen the hole that Drill Bit has already drilled, she has basically dropped the pebbles,
That's
so
true.
to speak. She has dropped the cable, so to speak. That's a reference to Asha's way in Thing 1 and Ra's
That's
Road
true.
in Thing 2. And now Drill Bit has dug straight down to that body of water, and all we have to do is actually very simple, is widen that hole.
That's true.
And take what we're digging up, which is calcified lies,
Yes.
put them on the rail cars. The
Yes.
cable runners are running the cables to take those up to those big kind of like furnace-looking things.
I see those. It's true.
One of those furnace things seems to power Probe, who's reaching higher, 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 searching for a presence of truth and integrity.
That's true.
She's searching for the highest concentration of truth and integrity that we're going to be able to find.
That's true.
And Drill Bit is searching for the deepest concentration of truth and integrity that we're going to be able to find. So it looks like one of those furnaces powers Probe, and one of those furnaces powers Drill Bit.
That's true.
I could have that wrong, but Ross says that's what his map shows.
That's true. And I feel those sentient presences who left the pillar last night coming back in, but they seem to just be milling around, not taking action yet.
Do we have any volunteers from the experienced crew to lead these people? Paul,
That feels good.
are you willing? Paul, are you willing to lead the digging efforts, but to just go straight down, right? Widening that hole that Drill Bit already has. Just that hole and no other hole.
Yes.
Thank you. And to lead these people in the basics. Now, unlike the normal situation where we've got a floor and people can start by sweeping or shoveling the floor, we're supposed to dig down, and so the starting work is with shovels.
That's
Shovels
true.
all around, dig down, deeper, 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 deeper.
That's true.
And they just put the calcified lies, what they're digging up, onto, maybe into boxes or crates if they can't get directly onto the rail cars.
That's true.
And then somebody else can be running the crates up to the rail cars.
That's true. Now it starts to feel like they're moving in the right direction.
Clear it out. Let's see if by running cables we can get some semblance of order here. There's big sadness from someone here, and it has to do with Pans being missing and the top nature realms leadership being missing.
That's true.
We all have that sadness. We're all sharing that sadness.
That's true.
We are wishing that things are different, but they aren't.
I see where it's coming from. One of the leaders of one of the rescued groups of sentient presences in the subatomic had like a pan talisman that he held on to while they were hiding in the cave waiting for rescue, and was saying, "Don't worry, everyone.
Pan will come.
Pan will come." And then people who weren't Pan showed up, and he said, "Well, don't worry, they'll take us to heaven, and Pan will be there." And then they got here, and everyone looked around, and Pan's not there, and he's starting to wonder,
Where's Pan?
where's Pan?
We have this same concern. Where is Pan? He is our dear friend. Here are
That's
many
true.
videos
Of
us,
all of
us in this community
It's
with
true.
Pan and Shadrach, and
Meshach.
his three friends who we refer to as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
That's true.
He's saying, but where are they now? We don't,
I don't know.
This is part of our concern as well. We're concerned that something bad has happened to them again.
Well, and he's saying, I don't want to go into the subatomic to rescue other people. I want to go rescue Pan.
Well, the work here is assigned by Wiser Minds Above, and the assignment
point.
by Wiser Minds Above is to dig down. And when we do things out of order, it doesn't work as well. We've all tested that many times, and you're
That's
welcome
true.
to test it, but you are not welcome to test it here.
No.
You have the rest of the all that is in which to run that experiment. And so if that's what you want to do, then go for it. Go for it. We encourage you to, and our door is always open to truth seekers, and you can come back and start again. But here, we must intend to do the work as assigned by Wiser Minds Above to specifications in every moment. We can stink at it, but we have to intend to do it.
I think he's deciding to stay.
He does. I don't feel anybody leaving.
No. And he feels sad, but like, I can see your point, and I see that that's true.
Those up-and-coming nature realms leaders are talking to him and
I see
talking to
that.
others also, and that seems to be helping.
That's true.
And Pan has been a part of this effort for so long that in a way Pan has come for you. He just isn't here right now.
That's true.
He just happened to be out of the room when the breakthrough came. That's all. And it's sad for him that he missed it.
That's true.
But that's okay. He can be here for the next breakthrough and the next and the next and
That's
the
true.
next.
But you weren't lying when you were in the cave with your talisman. He was coming for you.
Yes, he was coming for you. If you look at the time dating of when you were saying that, this makes him feel much better.
True.
And what was going on in the home movies in the Search for Truth pillar
That's
at that time,
true.
just fine. When you were
Right
saying
there.
that, there you go. See?
There we go.
There's Pan.
He's coming for
He
you
is
right
coming
there.
for you. And he was coming for you before then also.
That's true.
And after then also
That's
he
true.
was. So you weren't lying, you were telling the truth.
It
He's
was
not
true.
here right now. But that's okay.
That's true.
We hope to have him back soon. And our work is still to dig straight down to that underground lake or whatever it is.
He feels better.
Pan didn't abandon them. Pan has been waylaid.
Right.
That's different than Pan abandoning
That's
them.
true.
There's a lot of sadness here about
That's true.
Pan not being here.
And now I see more of the crowds of rescued presences with their little pan talismans.
Don't worry. Don't worry. When the instruction comes to go for Pan, we will go for him. We've, here are the home movies of all the times we've pulled Pan out of the ditch before.
That's true.
So when the instructions come, we do it. Don't worry. I would be surprised if that instruction never comes. I would be really surprised.
They're not.
But we have an instruction right now to dig down to this underground lake. Who knows, maybe he's there, right? Let's go for it.
Hearing that Pan might be down there inspired them to stand up and grab shovels.
Well, I'm not saying he is down there. I'm saying the instruction is dig down there. I actually don't know what's down there. It's
No, I don't
possible
know.
Pan is down
He
there.
might be.
He
I
might
don't
be.
know. Stranger things have definitely
Stranger-
happened.
Stranger things have definitely happened. And there's a hawk. Water is kind of bubbling up the hole where
That's
drill bit
true.
is. It's bubbling up. That can only be good.
That's true.
I feel big hands reaching down to make corrections to this work. Big hands, and lots of them too.
That's true.
It might be that whole upstairs, I don't know what to call them, team
That's true.
who
It
has
might be.
been searching for truth, kinda, sorta.
That's true.
Their intention is to search for truth, and they're still not following the rule book. They've got sections marked out that they say, well, this can't possibly be applicable to us, but it is. All those sections that you've marked out are applicable to all of us. The
That's
rules
true.
apply to all of us, and those that you've crossed out saying, well, clearly this doesn't apply to us, they do. Probably especially those sections.
That's true.
That's how it always is for all of us. We say, oh, well, clearly this isn't for me, and oh yes, that's exactly the thing that we need the most.
That's true.
I like that higher soul of Ra.
I do too.
He's not arguing. He's
No.
saying, oh, geez, okay,
Let me see how I can do that.
right.
It's true.